What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to give you a quick update on my portfolio for those of you that care and want to take a look kind of what my trades were throughout the past couple weeks. So kind of keeping pace with Palantir. So those that watched my last video, kind of did a quick overview of, eliminating risks and deleveraging some of my position with my call option. The stock still was not really where I wanted it to be at. It was still pretty, I want to say significantly lower than $16, but I still felt I could better my position and possibly pick up Palantir at a lower strike price and yet make some premium. So what I had originally done was on the 623, I had opened a sell put option for 10 contracts at the $16 strike price that was set to basically expire that week. Paid out a premium of $210. Towards the end of that week, like I kind of mentioned, Palantir still wasn't anywhere near $16. And the week prior to that, it had dropped, down to the $13 range. So I didn't really want to just, open this at $16 and then just wait when I could, again, better my position here. So what I ended up doing was looking at some future sell put options. So I ended up buying this option out completely, ended up costing me $430. So technically with that trade was a loss of $220, but at the same time, I opened up another sell put option on that Friday, set to expire basically 2 weeks from that date. So it wasn't last week, it was now this week. Paid out a premium of $650. So between, the difference of this was actually a credit of $220. So basically made $100 last week and $100 coming in now to this week, assuming that, Palantir is going to either expire or get executed closer to this $15.50 strike price. So that being said, last week I didn't do a whole lot of trading. For me, it was a vacation week. So I just did some sell call options and I didn't put a whole lot of money out in the market just because it was a short week and I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to it. So, I did make, $8 here. And that was just basically selling call options on Palantir, SoFi, and Neo with future strike prices that, if they were to execute, make a decent profit on it and possibly get back in, at a later date. However, that being said, that was kind of what I did. Now, let's just jump into Palantir here. We can see, so, the week when I had originally bought this from the previous video, it was sitting pretty decent around this $15.80 up to, $16.70. It did drop, like I said, down to this $13 range, and it was hanging out here for quite a while. Towards the end of that week was the 30th. So it was at $15.33. Again, still quite lower than $16. So if I would have let it execute, I would have been assigned those. However, I kind of felt that Palantir would be kind of more in an upward trend here as it's kind of been getting back up between this $15 and $16 range. So that's why I was looking at options out in the future, a week or two to see if I could better my position. So ended up, like I said, rolling this into a couple weeks, ended up basically getting $500 back in collateral, lowering my strike price, which would just give me a better entry position into the stock if I were to get, executed shares on this or the contract would be assigned. And then throughout this week, it actually exceeded the 1550. And right now it's technically still in the money, but, as of right now, if I were to get assigned this at 1550, I really wouldn't be too, hurt about it or upset. We'll see what happens. There's still a lot of stuff out in the market with the feds and kind of how the market's going to play out. But that's kind of what I did. Again, leveraging my position, I was able to basically get $500 back for my collateral, lower my strike price, get in a better position, and still end up with a credit on my premium. So win-win all around. So that's really it, guys. Just want to put that out there. Be smart about your investing and, don't do anything on emotion. You guys got to think what your strategy is, what you're willing to spend, what you're willing to do. Do your research and, we'll catch you on the next one.